Almost every one of us was once in amusement parks and found something very cool in it for ourselves. But have you ever wondered how much money was spent on creating such incredible attractions? This video will show you 10 of the most expensive park rides. Mission: Space, Epcot, $95 million. Everyone dreams of being in space for a short time, but even in a dream, only a few find themselves on board a spacecraft going to Mars. But you may be one of the lucky ones if you are in Florida and ride Mission: Space in Epcot. The Space Mission trip to Epcot at the Walt Disney Resort in Bay Lake, Florida, built at a cost of around $100 million, simulates what an astronaut aboard a spacecraft can experience from higher G-forces on a flight to Mars. To speculative hypersleep, the attraction simulates the preparation of astronauts for the first manned mission to Mars aboard the fictional spacecraft X-2 Deep Space Shuttle in 2036, immediately after the 75th birthday of Yuri Gagarin, who became the first person to go into space. Expedition Everest, Disney's Animal Kingdom, $100 million. This roller coaster is one of the most attractive rides in this category. A ride on a 200-foot structure known as the Forbidden Mountain will take you on an expedition to Mount Everest. The steel roller coaster is found at Disney's Animal Kingdom at Walt Disney World Resort in Lake Buena Vista. The attraction, dedicated to the Yeti defending the Forbidden Mountain near Everest, is recognized as the world's most expensive roller coaster by the 2011 Guinness Book of World Records. The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios, $100 million. Inspired by The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, this ride is a hybrid simulator and a wandering dark ride that travels on a flat road in a car. Most exciting, the car tilts and slides in all directions, while rotating 360 degrees. While flying in virtual reality, you meet up with Marvel characters, climb skyscrapers and shoot down bad guys. Giant 3D screens make you feel like you are inside them as they merge with the physical environment. Jurassic Park, Universal Studios Hollywood, Islands of Adventure, $110 million. The Jurassic Park water ride is one of the favorite attractions of Universal Studios visitors. The huge success of Steven Spielberg's Jurassic Park in the early 1990s prompted Universal to create an engaging attraction. After a visually enchanting and seemingly smooth ride that takes you past huge peaceful animatronic dinosaurs, your boat glides down a steep slope from about 86 feet up and you successfully escape a ferocious Tyrannosaurus Rex. Pooh's Honey Hunt, $130 million. Pooh's Honey Hunt is a groundbreaking, off-the-road, dark ride in Tokyo Disneyland, not to be confused with the simpler Winnie the Pooh-themed rides in other Disney parks. The ride does without the traditional Omnimover system used on rides like the Haunted Mansion. Instead, it uses a unique local positioning system (LPS) that allows computers to control the movement of each individual vehicle. Cars may seem to have a mind of their own as they enter and exit various iconic scenes from Pooh's stories. Because the wheels are hidden, they appear to glide smoothly from one area to another, and the system was so successful that it was reused for the Aquatopia ride at nearby Tokyo DisneySea. Ratatouille, Walt Disney Studios, Paris, $140 million. Based on the 2007 Pixar movie of the same name, Walt Disney Studios' Dark Ratatouille ride will make guests shrink to the size of a rat. The ride begins at Gusteau's restaurant, after which the riders embark on a frantic pursuit through key scenes in the film. Disney will reuse the trackless ride system from the Honey Hunt ride at Tokyo Disneyland, which allows for full 360-degree rotation of rideable vehicles. The budget for the theme is huge. The neighborhood will be dedicated to the Parisian courtyard, and the ride itself will have lots of oversized props and decor elements to convince the riders that they are rat-sized. Tower of Terror, Disney's Hollywood Studios, $140 million. The Tower of Terror, which is one of the most mechanically complex rides ever built, is the main attraction at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Florida. The theme of the ride was taken from an episode of The Twilight Zone, a paranormal science fiction that became popular in the 1960s. As in fiction, where an elevator in the Hollywood Tower is carried with 5 passengers and out of sight, a visitor to the Tower of Terror ride finds itself in a similar situation when aboard a maintenance service. Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, Islands of Adventure $150 million. The actual cost of the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey is between $150 and $200 million. The attraction with incredible innovations and rather long travel times is considered the best attraction for dark rides in the world. The Wizarding World of Harry Potter received critical acclaim when it was introduced in 2010. The focus is Hogwarts Castle. The ride will take you through a magical world and a Quidditch match with many beasts including dragons, dementors, and giant spiders that spawn along the way. Radiator Springs Racers, Disney's California Adventure $200 million. The Radiator Springs Racers, a dark arcade-style attraction in Disney California Adventure, ranks among the most expensive theme park rides in the world. The ride, planned for 2007 to update and expand Disney California Adventure, was designed and implemented several years later. Based on the 2006 Disney Park, Cars movie and its 2011 sequel, worth over $200 million, the attraction was opened to the public in mid-June 2012 and quickly became the star attraction of Disney California Adventure, which until then tried to attract guests as they felt the rides were not Disney material. Test Track, Epcot $300 million. The Test Track, one of Epcot's 3 main attractions, was built at a whopping $300 million. The cost rose as manufacturers had to constantly redesign the track during construction. The complex electronic model of the ride system and the lack of rides in Epcot forced the creators of the attraction to tackle 29 cars in order to increase the capacity. And they also had to spend an additional year to make the necessary installations and rework. The high-speed giant slot machine at the Walt Disney World Resort in Bay Lake, Florida is a simulated tour of rigorous testing procedures. What did you like the most? Write your impressions in the comments and watch other videos, and also do not forget to like and click on the bell to be one of the first to know about new videos. See you in the next video.